Hey, Gilmore, you suck, you jackass.
Why don't you shut the hell up?
Gay!
What's going on, guys? J-Pod here, bringing you another Power Build Division video. In today's video, I've got a very special power build for you guys. This one has required a lot of time, it has required a lot of patience, but I am finally pleased with the results. Before we jump into today's power build video, it's E3 2016. I am absolutely ecstatic about the new Division Underground trailer. It has just released and it looks oh so good. I am so pumped to get my hands on some Underground. I can't wait to run some Underground with you guys. I'm really looking forward to some new events, some randomly generated missions, etc, etc. I'm really excited for the first paid expansion in the Division. But you guys didn't come here for me to chit chat about the trailer. You guys came to check out a sweet power build video. So without further ado, let's just jump right into J-Pot's bag. So for primary DPS, we're looking at a 138,000 and toughness 293,000 and skill power a whopping 34,000. And taking a look at our armor mitigation, I'm pleased with the results about armor. We're working at a 73.3% armor mitigation, and I do a lot of solo Dark Zone. And if you didn't know this about me, I really do. I am solo in the Dark Zone because sometimes my time is valuable. I can only hop on for an hour, and in that hour, I don't have time to wait for somebody, to lobby up with somebody, to seriously, you know what I mean, duck around. It gets old, you know what I mean? And look at that, she was just completely rude. Anyway, so moving on, taking a look, going back to our overview, our gear score is at 220. And our sticky BFB is a whopping 211,000. This civilian will not leave me alone, but I'm going to keep trying. This is my 15th take in this cold read skill build, power build video, and I'm sick and tired of this lady. I seriously, I chase her all the way down the block with my AUG, and it never fails every time. Every time I start another clip or another cold read, here she is again. So I'm really getting irritated with this lady in the yellow parka. She's really starting to piss me off. All right, so with all that out of the way, our BFB looks like we're almost at about 212,000, and you gotta get your BFB, especially if you're gonna do a lot of solo Dark Zone. You gotta get your BFB all the way up, man, or as high as you can, because solo or anytime you go into Dark Zone 1 through 3, this thing wreaks havoc. It absolutely wreaks havoc when it comes to the Dark Zone and just that 211,000. As you can tell, I do not have all of my talents unlocked, and that is because I'm just too fucking lazy to finish my encounters. As far as that goes, I just have the 3 that I need. I've got Adrenaline on, I've got On the Move, and because I tend to bounce around, I can't ever sit still, and Critical Save. This is kind of a controversial talent setup, but since I'm too damn lazy to finish off my encounters and I'm lacking one, I'm quite content with just these 3. So one of these days, I'm gonna finish out this character, but we'll worry about that another day. So with all of that out of the way, getting back into our inventory, my gear score could be a little higher. Unfortunately, I'm rocking a 182 AUG A3 Para XS, and I'm pleased with this weapon. Not because I crafted it, but because I dropped it, and I've been looking for a second AUG for so long. I've been using a 163 with Vicious and Brutal, and it's just, I mean, this is Vicious, Stable, and Skilled, and I want to talk about this skilled talent real quick. Headshot kills with this weapon increase signature skill resource by 11%. You don't understand how useful this is until you're solo in the Dark Zone. Nobody goes into the solo Dark Zone anymore because it's a 201 gear score bracket. That is just asinine to go in there by yourself. It is straight up stupid to go in there by yourself in a 201 DZ bracket. So don't do that. Do not do that. But this skilled talent, I'm really making it work in my advantage. So you guys are tired of looking at the guns. Let's go ahead and talk about the gear. As far as the gear goes, I'm running 2-piece 2. We have 2-piece Lone Star, 2-piece Tactician, and 2-piece Sentry. And I must say, I've been very skeptical about the Sentry build. Everybody keeps telling me, dude, you gotta use the Sentry. Use the Sentry. Ditch this, ditch that. And I'm pleased to say that you guys were right. This build is really starting to work. It's really starting to come together. I had to roll the the crap out of some of these things. I mean, I'm completely broke on funds. I'm completely broke on everything. And but it's finally starting to come together. I mean, I'm completely resorted out of craftable materials for mods and all. It's just, I'm really getting down to the bare bones here. But let's just go ahead and start out with our two-piece Lone Star. We've got a Lone Star vest, and I'm quite pleased with the roll. I went ahead and rolled a higher armor for the major attribute. I don't remember what I ditched. I ditched something. It might have been increased kill on XP. I'm not sure what it was, but I rolled armor on this one. That helped me get up to 73%. Fantastic, 1600. Got the mod slot that came with it. Got the ammo capacity that came on this Lone Star. And going to the two-piece set build, I do have the 100% ammo capacity, and this is giving me the ability to carry, I think, like 1,600 rounds. And with my M1 as well, it's like almost 2,000 rounds in two guns. It's crazy, and that goes back to Dark Zone Solo. You gotta have a lot of ammunition. So moving on to the other piece of Lone Star, we got some Lone Star holsters here, also 240. We got some good armor and ballistic shield damage on this one. This one already came with armor, but it was weak, and I rolled it like 2 or 3 times, and this is the highest armor output that I can get. I think it was like 508. And I rolled it one more time, and I think I got something stupid, and I'm just stuck with the 501. So with the Lone Star out of the way, I mean, I'm absolutely enjoying this. I mean, you got to have ammo, guys. And a lot of people are telling me, get the LMG and the shotgun bonus damage. And I really want to, but I don't really have any LMGs or shotguns. I mean, I think I have one LMG that I'm working on. It's a 204 military RPK 74. It's decent. It's got a good roll, deadly, vicious, and balanced. It's a really good roll, but look at the stats I have to acquire. That's just, I mean, you're asking a lot out of me, you know what I mean? So I've been staying away from the heavy. It's just too early in the game right now to really concentrate, and I understand that they're trying to balance the weapons out. They're going to nerf the hell out of the marksman weapons and these SMGs, and then they're going to boost shotguns and light machine guns, and then assault rifles aren't going to get changed. So that's a rumor. Obviously, that's a rumor, but I think that's what they're going to be doing after this next 1.3 patch, the underground patch. And oh man, I'm so excited. I'm absolutely ecstatic. So now that our Lone Star build pieces are out of the way, going to go ahead and take a look at our 214 Tactician's Authority pack. The skill power was rolled on this. The pulse duration and the support station, I could deal with that, but I really wanted that skill, and I got a fantastic number out of it. I mean, 5,400 in skill. It really worked out in my advantage, and also I have another 4,000 in skill power for the two-piece Tactician's Authority set bonus. Looking at our Tactician gloves, I mean, this one isn't too bad. You know, this one isn't too bad. I rolled sticky bomb. No, I take that back. This was rolled with SMG damage. Okay, so this, you know, it really helps out for my AUG. I absolutely love it. This is also a 240 piece. Hopping on over, last but not least, the Sentry pieces. These two pieces really topped this build. Fortunately for me, the Sentry's Call Mask already had a mod slot on it, and I actually rolled the damage to elite. Also, we have the two-piece Sentry Call set bonus, headshot damage. This melts them, especially when you got a submachine gun with stable on it and vicious and skilled. This thing is a laser. You put it on their forehead, and it stays on their forehead. So you got headshot damage, you got extra SMG damage, and it's a 240 Sentry Call Mask. Fantastic. Last but not least, our Sentry Call knee pads. Now this took a little practice. This was actually rolled with the armor. I decided to keep the skill attribute. I really am not pleased in the minor attributes, but they're tolerable. But as far as the major attributes goes, I really like that exotic damage resilience, and the armor was really weak. I think it was at like 218, something like that. In first roll, I got near 300, and I think max was like 301. So I'm really pleased with this armor roll, quite pleased with it at least. But yeah, going back to our armor mitigation, 70, almost 74%. My other agent is maxed out. That's my maxed mitigation agent, and I'm quite pleased with him. And I knew that guy was going to do that. The civilians just won't leave me alone. See, they just won't leave me alone. You saw that lady in the yellow Parker came back. God, that lady irritates the hell out of me. So, with this week's Division Power Build video out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, please hit the indicator of the upward thumb. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to see some more top-notch Division content, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, I promise. Alright guys, until next time, I'll see you in the Dark Zone. When you run solo, you gotta have high skill and you gotta have high armor. What the fuck? Are you serious? You fucking bitch! Get the fuck out of here! Jesus! It's so difficult trying to make these power builds. God. Alright, so anyways, with that BS out of the way, god damn, man.